Hi everyone, and welcome back to Hope for Humanity. And today we're going to be talking about the fourth country in exploring Africa. Ghana is one of the most well-known countries in West Africa. The country combines so many things to see and do into just one country. From the history to the nature, this is one rather fascinating country. And by the way, out of four countries, this is the third West African country. Jumping into the quick facts, Ghana's capital city is the large and very lively city of Accra, providing all the highlights of West African city life. The size of Ghana is 92,098 square miles, which is a little bit bigger than Romania, but a bit smaller than the United Kingdom. The population of Ghana is quite large in relationship to the land area, at around 32.8 million people, calling the country home. The life expectancy was 66 years in 2021, according to the WHO, and now it's 70 years, according to the CIA Factbook for 2024 data. In 1957, Ghana gained its independence from British powers, and the flag features the colors green, red, and yellow, which are commonly used in many African flags due to the past histories and efforts that these countries share. And other videos on YouTube can explore this. The flag also has the famous black star in the middle. Together, the Ghanaian flag is one of the most recognized in Africa. Finally, the country borders Togo, Burkina Faso, and Cote d'Ivoire, or the Ivory Coast. So about where to start, it took quite a while to decide because, well, there's just so much to talk about Ghana. However, let's start with its history. Ghana was known centuries before for being a hub for slave trade, resource trade, and gold trade with Europe before being colonized by the British until 1957. Thankfully, the slave trade is over, but production of cocoa and agriculture, along with the distribution of mined gold, still continues and provides for the Ghanaian economy. As a result of Ghana being such an important trading point for Europeans back then, forts which still stand to this day majestically in Ghana were built to secure the European trading efforts and protect themselves. Additionally, Ghana gets its name from the empire which is northwest of the modern-day nation called Ghana Empire. The huge Ghana Empire has its own history too, which is incredibly fascinating to learn about. Common exports today include typical West African crops, along with gold and tons of cocoa. In fact, Ghana is one of the world's leading producers of this product. And when I say this, I'm not talking about the chocolate bars that you find in your local supermarket shelves. I'm talking about roasted cocoa beans used to make that chocolate. Now, in terms of cool things to see and do, Ghana is packed. In terms of nature, national parks like Kakum National Park and Mole National Park, along with individual places like waterfalls and many smaller wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. Kakum National Park is home to that famous thrilling walk bridge in the sky. This foresty national park is perfect for any nature lovers or people that like thrills. Home to lots of flora and fauna, this dense forest is a beautiful display of Ghanaian nature. On the other hand, Mole National Park has savanna-style land with populations of large mammals able to be seen through guided safari tours. Ghana also is known for its pristine beaches and its coastal region where many people have fun in the water and do beach activities. History has also left behind numerous castles dispersed throughout Ghana. Most known are the gorgeous Cape Coast Castle and Elmina Castle, which are just two of the many majestic Ghanaian castles. Also, the Larabunga Mosque, dating back to the 1400s, but being renovated quite a bit since then, is a majestic and ancient adobe brick mosque standing in the city of Larabunga in a striking white and black color. As if these weren't enough, the bustling city of Accra offers a phenomenal view of West African life, markets selling a wide variety of things, and culture. People that like walking through these lively streets and being in lively surroundings can definitely feel welcome in Ghana. Ghana also hosts a lot of art and culture dating back to the backgrounds of many Ghanaians. These unique Ghanaian arts and cultures include the colorful kente cloth, which are sold throughout Ghana and have been a symbol for Ghana for years now, and also wood carving, dances, and other forms of art are common in Ghana, and their backstories are plentiful, ranging from the different Ghanaian cultures. Ghanaian food can also attract foodies with their unique meals, including a starchy dough-like bowl called fufu, with a variety of meaty and or vegetable soups, providing a unique flavor profile not familiar with many Western diets. Ghanaian food is quite a large cuisine, and street food, if you're comfortable with it, can bring you an even closer view of this cuisine that many people are unfamiliar with. There's more things to do in Ghana, but finally, in terms of what's covered in this video, many Ghanaians love sports. The Ghanaian national football or soccer team is one of the most successful in Africa, famously reaching the quarterfinals in the 2010 World Cup through wonderful skill. Additionally, many past and current players played or currently play for top leagues around the world. Famous boxers also originate from Ghana, along with athletes performing in track and field. However, the majority would call football Ghana's biggest sport due to its numerous successes in both the African Cup of Nations and the World Cup. You can catch many soccer games throughout the country, both in small towns and in big stadiums in Accra. What makes this better is that Ghana is known for being a relatively peaceful country with only two of its northernmost regions and its border with Burkina Faso being discouraged for tourism. However, all the places we talked about today are out of this region and lie in level 2 territory, which isn't concerning because it just means with increased caution, you can travel to Ghana safely. Ghana is the most populous country that we talked about so far, so it has a considerable amount of urban cities. Accra and Kumasi are the biggest cities in Ghana by population, but other urban areas with a high population include Sekondi Takoradi and Tamale. In terms of total population living in urban areas, it sits at a little bit more than 59%, and this population is increasing. And also, into the next topic, in terms of water bodies, Ghana has one of the world's largest artificial lakes, Lake Volta. Now, into how we can help Ghana, you can argue that out of the countries we discussed so far, Ghana is likely the most developed. Ghana is a lower middle income country with points that could help the country being literacy, where an improvable 75% of the country is able to read and write. Ghanaian access to clean drinking water is pretty good in urban areas, but it's much lower in rural parts of the country. And I would also say that the issues in Ghana are similar to the other countries we covered in this channel, but at a smaller scale. So there you have it. Ghana is quite an interesting country in so many ways, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, this is Hope for Humanity.